Howdy folks, I got this new Genepy that just came out on the market here from Oregon distillers called Ransom. I thought it would be fun to compare this to the regular Dolan Genepi de Chamois. Give it a taste. I got a drink we can try on it later. Let's go. Now, before we taste these, if you're not familiar, Genepi is basically a French herbal liqueur made up in the mountains, alpine liqueur. There's a lot of different ones. It's basically a category of alpine French liqueur. A lot of little local bottles will be made around France. The most famous one that we have here in America is Genepi de Chamois by famous vermouth makers Dolan. If you've been making cocktails, you've probably seen this bottle. We sometimes think of it in the same breath as chartreuse, but it is really its own thing. It's sweeter than chartreuse, lower proof, and really it can in a pinch be used in a substitute for chartreuse, but as you may have seen in my chartreuse substitute video, it's really not the same thing at all. Our other contender is this new Genepi that just came on the market from Ransom. Ransom make gin, they make whiskey, they make vermouth. They're pretty cool Oregon distiller. They make a lot of unique, interesting flavored things. Sometimes their gins are a little over the top and a little bit much. Their vermouth is different. You know, a little bit harder to use in a cocktail, but still, I'm a big booster. I'm all for them. This Ransom is 42.2 alcohol by volume, a little lower than the Genepi de Chamois, and they're listing the botanicals here on the label: rosemary, wormwood, basil, Szechuan peppercorn, oregano, dandelion leaf, dandelion root, mint, Doug fir, something I can't pronounce. And Oregon grapefruit. Oregon grape is like a plant that grows all around here, and apparently you can eat the berries, and apparently the root has got some flavor to it or some bitterness. I'm not really sure. So a common thing in Genepis and vermouths is bittered with wormwood, so this definitely has wormwood in it. Yeah, let's give it a taste. We got the Dolan here on this side, the Ransom on this side. I'm looking, they're actually very similar in color, sort of a pale greenish straw color. I think of it as green, but it isn't that green. Like compared to chartreuse, it's more of a sort of straw color. Very chartreusey on the nose, sort of minty and just alpine herby, sweet and sharp. Just so many herbs going on. It's hard to pick them apart, but definitely mint. I don't know at all. Slightly bitter, but not overly bitter. I feel like the main vibe of it is sweetness, not bitterness, if you know what I mean. Let's compare that to the Ransom. A lot less of an aroma on the Ransom. Getting more of a sort of vegetal feel than like a sweet alpine herb feel. Yeah, I'm not getting a lot. Maybe a bit of rose. Let's try it. A lot more flavorful in the flavor than on the aroma. It's more bitter, less sweet than Genepi, lower proof, but less sugar as well. I'm getting like a lingering bitterness that might be the dandelion root. It's pretty minty, a little bit licoricey, a little bit of a licorice vibe to it. That's pretty good. It's definitely less sweet, which might impact our cocktail later. We're gonna see about that. It's a pretty punchy flavor, but not a ton of aroma. Like not an overwhelming aroma. So I feel like this could actually cut through into a drink pretty well. Flowery, bitter, herby, minty, a little licoricey. Yeah, that's pretty fun. I like that a lot. Now I dug up a Genepi cocktail that I'm gonna try. We're gonna make 2 of these, one with the Dolan and one with the Ransom, and just compare them for fun. The drink is called the Tongue Twister. I found it on Imbibe website. It is from a bar in San Diego called Raised by Wolves. It is a last word variation using mezcal for the gin, using Genepi for the chartreuse, and using Flernum for the maraschino, and of course lime juice. This should be pretty fun. Let's give it a taste. right, we did it. We got our cocktails made. Let's give them a try. We're gonna start with the Genepi, the Dolan Genepy de Chamois. Now, by the way, before I try this, I'm using Bacanora in this, not mezcal technically. I got this bottle of Bacanora thinking I would maybe do a video about it or whatever, but I never got around to. I'm trying to slim down the bar. I'm trying to drink up some bottles that are taking up space, and so I decided to start using this Bacanora as the mezcal until it's gone. It's technically different than mezcal, but it is for cocktails functionally the same. It's very mezcal adjacent. It simply comes from Sonora, which isn't allowed to be called mezcal thanks to the Mexican government, but it is allowed to be called Bacanora, so that's what it is. It's the same thing. It's agave turned into a spirit. Okay, let us taste this. A last word is one of the best. Subbing mezcal for gin is something that we already know works really well. Falernum for maraschino I have never tried before, but it's got a really nice herbal quality to it. It's definitely sweet enough. The Genepi, it doesn't punch through as much as a chartreuse, we know this, but it's still got a very nice herbal quality to it. This is a delicious drink. I have no complaints. Let's see if the Ransom version is noticeably different. I would say it is noticeably different. The Ransom has a more of a licorice flavor. It's a little drier. And it just has more presence in the drink. I feel like the Genepi is really they're all sort of melding together, but the Ransom is showing itself a little bit more. Both of those are delicious. I'd say if you want to, you can use Ransom in place of the Dolan. If you want to, you'll have a slightly different vibe to your cocktail, but still very interesting and delicious. I love it. Conclusions. My conclusions are that this Ransom Genepi is pretty good. I mean, I'm not sure they're allowed to call it Genepi, but I'm not going to worry about that. It's working pretty well in this cocktail, and it tastes delicious on its own. I am curious if any of y'all can get this where you live. Obviously, I'm thinking of people in America on the West Coast primarily, but if you've tried this, let me know what you think down in the comments. And in the meantime, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.